If you'd like to sponsor Still Got Game, give us a call at 773-527-2961 or email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Tool to Play presents Still Got Game with Derek D. Smooth Nolan and Joel Dude I Rock Albert.
Hey now, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Still Got Game, episode 384. Still Got Game is the official podcast of tooltoplay.com. I am, as always, Derek D. Smooth Nolan.
And I am Roger Hitman Roken.
What's up, Hit? It's you and me again, kid.
I know. People must be getting sick and tired of it, just us.
I don't know. The last episode title was entitled The Reliables. I don't know why. Just, who knows?
The Reliables, duh.
But yes, you and I are consistent.
Fireside chat.
But it's good to have you here, you and me again, holding down the fort, like always.
We must do it for the listeners.
Yeah, we love them.
Yes. And we don't want them like writing and complaining like, where's the next show?
Oh my god, those are the worst messages we get. Like, oh, the show's awesome, but you guys don't do them often enough. Like, we know, okay? Like, you don't have to tell us. We know that there was some inconsistency in our timing, but we're trying to do better, and Hid and I are doing yeoman's duty to make sure we try to get them out to you. So just bear with us, guys. But I guess we'll just hop right into the show proper then, Hit. We don't no need to beat around the bush. We'll just jump right into the mailbag and voicemails and a.k.a. Altius's Corner. And remember, if any of you want to leave us a voicemail, it will cut you off after a minute. Michael Fender comments, "Thanks for confusing me with Michael Fassbender. It happens all the time. Not really. Great episode." So that was the guy that you thought last week said Michael Fassbender. So at least he's got a sense of humor, but that's good. So yeah, welcome back, Michael Fender. And Michael Fassbender, if you're out there and you do listen to the show, send us something. But
he will be forever known to me as Michael Fassbender. Like, I don't care what he says. It's too late. We can't go back.
Michael Fender, you are Michael Fassbender. Sorry. All right. Mark the Virgin comments, "Your podcast has been my literal favorite for over 10 years. I'm thoroughly enjoying the rotating cast of characters."
Nice.
Yeah. At least somebody doesn't care that we're inconsistent with who's on the show.
Yeah, maybe we can keep adding more. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, if we bring more people in, there's a bigger odds that we will have more than 2 people on a show.
Yeah, maybe we should do like the IGN podcast. Like,
oh, it's just like a room full of whoever's there.
Yeah, whoever's available. I need 4 up now. Like,
yeah, theirs is kind of nuts like that. Yeah.
Yeah. They got pretty crazy schedules, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll get there one day. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, and then this doesn't even not pronounceable. PF13DEL92 comments, "I'm new to the show, but I'm already a huge fan. I can't wait for the next episode."
Is it Fidel? Like Fidel Castro kind of thing? I don't know.
Like PF being a silent
yeah.
Fidel 92?
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Yeah. Fidel 92.
Yeah. Forever from this point forward. He's going to write back next week, and you're like, no, it's too late. It's Fidel now.
He's going to be like, no, it is PF13DEL92. No. What's up, Fidel? Yeah, we can't wait for the next episode either, every time. So thank you for commenting, and Hit will rename callers like until he's blue in the face.
Right.
And last but not least, Altius asks, "With so many AAA titles coming in the next 2 months, which do you think will end up on top? Not everyone has unlimited gaming dollars, and choices will need to be made."
Well, it kind of depends on, like, what do you mean, Altius? Like, top what? Financially, critically,
sales.
most games, most hours played. Like, if we're going by critically acclaimed, I think I think it's pretty easy to say it's going to be Red Dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it's
Financially,
Call of
maybe. I think Red Dead's still up there.
yeah, actually Red Dead, yeah.
But Call of Duty, Blackout looks really good. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think Battlefield's going to do well.
no.
If pre-orders are any indications on that game. What else is out? Spider-Man already made a killing, and even though it's on one console,
Yeah. Yeah, it's really just Call of Duty and Battlefield. Well, at least the ones I can think of.
I feel like we're missing
Battlefield and Red
something. Like Forza just came out, right?
Dead. Here, let me.
Coming out.
In real time, we're gonna pull up the.
Oh, no releases today. Oh, okay.
So the release calendar for October. For big games, Forza Horizon 4 is October 2nd, so that's also in the list.
Smash Brothers. I know Smash Brothers comes out this year. That might do really well, but I don't think money-wise.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is October 5th.
That could be up there. Top 10 for sure, maybe.
We don't have to worry about WWE games. Black Ops 4, which we already talked about.
Yeah,
Nothing. Dark Souls remastered on the Switch. No, that's, like the only big game, Red Dead on October 26th. We can even take it in November, and there's nothing jumping. Like Hitman 2, but that's not a game I would put in this category of super sellers.
I mean, it might do
Fallout
well.
76.
Yeah, that might.
That's November 14th.
That might make some money. I don't know about acclaimed, but
Yeah.
going back to Hitman, I don't think Hitman will make a lot of money, but I think it might be acclaimed. Like it won Game of the Year when it came out, so
Yeah, no,
it's
it
not
was super
not
fun
hard to believe.
But
Yeah,
if we're going sales,
I think it's safe to say that Red Dead will probably win out on every category this year, if
Yeah.
not top, like near the top.
yeah, whether it's sales or gameplay, game time played or whatever, it's going to be Red Dead, and I think it's going to be followed by Call of Duty, and then Fallout, just because Fallout's missing a month because it doesn't come
Right.
out until November, and then then Battlefield will be in there somewhere, and Forza obviously because people love those games.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is a Red Dead year.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree.
If you follow Grand Theft Auto 5's historical data,
Oh my god,
they fucking made like $1 billion in that first was it month?
yeah, and they're still on the top played games every single month.
Yeah, it's still top 10 in sales.
Yep, which is insane to me.
It's insane. It came out 5 years ago. They're gonna have another online that comes out a little bit behind, which I still find weird because like, why are you releasing a game if it's not done? But they're following the same game plan as GTA, so
Yeah, and that seemed to work.
that made them tons of money. So like, I can't see that Red Dead not doing the exact same thing.
No, I think, and especially where the first one was so good, and they've only had a chance to learn from everything else they've done and make it better. I think it's going to be the King of the Hill as well.
By the way, I also don't think that Red Dead is a AAA title. I think it's a quadruple A title.
No, well, we can come up with a new category.
Well, I know that is a thing now. Like it happened a little while ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Games
So
that like take so much time and like you put so much money in is considered quadruple A. Like The Last of Us, GTA, like those
Interesting.
heavy games. That was a little while ago. I remember hearing something about that.
Interesting. I didn't hear anything about that. So now I got something to research. But
Yeah. We'll talk about it next show.
all right. Well, great question, Altius. You got us thinking, and we actually had to surf the internet there. So that was good. If any of you have questions like these guys or comments, give us a call, 773-527-2961, or email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com. And on that hit, what have you been playing the last 2 weeks?
Last 2 weeks. The Blackout beta. I played a little bit of that. Pokemon Go. Still playing that. Doing my...
Did you do the Chikorita event over the weekend?
I was doing a lot of Mewtwo raids.
Oh, I did those. Well,
Yeah.
they kind of went hand in hand, but
I caught whatever was in my area, but I was just like, I'm here for the raid. Like, let's go. The raid's done. Next raid, go.
nice, nice. Yeah, I caught a couple Mewtwo's and
I caught a few.
at least one of mine was weather boosted, which was nice.
Oh.
So yeah,
I
because we had the right weather at the right time and
right.
dragged him in.
Still looking for that elusive Hundo.
Well,
The Hundo Mewtwo. Yeah, what else? A little bit of Sea of Thieves, some pioneering.
no, look at you, you're back.
Doing some testing before the big update on Thursday.
Nice.
By the way, I'll be streaming if anyone wants to watch.
Oh, nice.
What else? I'm trying to think. A little bit of Halo. Oh, of course. Spider-Man.
Nice.
I've been playing that like crazy.
And you forgot, of course.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Nice.
And a little bit of Destiny 2 as well, actually. Very little.
Disappointed.
Very little. Actually, you'll be happy to hear that. Like, I'm having problems playing that game. Like, it's just not grabbing me. Like, Duty and those guys keep wanting me to play with them, and I'm just not interested in the game. I'm still doing story mode. Like, I've rage quit a couple times because I'm trying to do some story stuff. I just can't do it. I'm just like, fuck this. I'm gonna go play something else. I'll go play some Spider-Man.
I haven't Tiff
I know
the expansion, so I could technically play, but I haven't gone back at all. And she and Yant have been playing through and I just can't. I
get you. I get you.
I
look at that
at the
game
time.
now.
Yeah.
I look at that game now. I'm just like, fuck. I don't want to do any of this shit anymore. And for what?
It's like a job. It's like another job. And and while it was gone, and like the last couple weeks, I played the Master Chief Collection some more, and obviously I played the Blackout beta, like I'm playing. But going back to the Master Chief Collection, that's now fixed and works perfectly. Like, that is the way I want to play my shooters. I want to drop in. I don't want to have homework.
Yeah.
I can play one game or I can play 40 games. And when I'm done, I'm done. And I don't have to worry about getting on the next day and having to grind something. No, I just had fun for a fucking night. I didn't do any work. And the next day, if I want to play, I can. If I don't have to. And I don't.
Right.
No one's making me do anything.
Right. No, I feel the exact same way. It's so weird. I wish Duty were here because Duty's the opposite. He's been playing a shit ton.
He loves homework, I guess.
I'm curious to see what he would say, but yeah, I totally agree. It's and the funny thing is they've made that game even more grindy. Like from what
exactly
hearing from Duty, like everything that everyone was complaining about, Bungie listened to and was like, the solution is let's make it more grindy, and it's like, no, that's not the solution.
No.
So man, so annoying.
No.
I like some of the things that they've done with their story. Like, they're getting everything about the game involved in the story mode. So like adventures and like everything that you were supposed to do in the original game, like is part of the story, which is cool. Like, the story mode's kind of alright. Just
it's too much work. Like, a game is supposed to be a game, and work is supposed to be work. That's why they don't call games works. They're games. So I'm glad I'm out of that. But I'll tell you, I have been enjoying the shit out of Master Chief Collection, and I know like they did a lot of work to bring it up to speed before it came out on Game Pass at the beginning of the month, and it is
they tested the shit out of it
as fuck now, and.
They tested the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just disappointing it took so long. It was like, what, 4 years?
Yeah, it was definitely a while. But for a lot of these people that didn't buy it, that are just getting it on Game Pass, their first touch of it is a flawless fucking rendition of all the Halo games. So, you can't complain. And I really enjoyed the shit of it. And I'll tell you, when I played the Blackout beta, I played some... I didn't play any squads, but I played duos with Yant one night, and we did a bunch of games, and then I did singles myself. That is probably the best entry into this genre that I've seen so far. I really enjoyed it.
Like Blackout in general?
Of King of the Hill type games, or not King of the Hill,
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale type
Blackout.
games.
Yeah, the Blackout mode.
Yeah, the Blackout. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they did a really good job with that beta. The map, if you know what it feels like, it doesn't seem like Blackout will be a Fortnite killer. I think Fortnite's still good.
It's a PUBG
but it definitely
killer.
is a PUBG killer.
Absolutely.
Because it's the same style of gameplay, a little bit more realistic, but it's like Call of Duty Battle Royale. Like it really is Call of Duty Battle Royale.
Yeah, the weapons feel better.
Yeah, it's in a big map.
Yep.
They have vehicles. Like I remember when I first saw my first helicopter in the air, I was like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
Yeah, no, it's a quality game, and it plays like a well hashed out, 15th game in the Call of Duty series versus PUBG that was kind of like Mickey Mouse together by some guy on his dick. You know what I mean?
It really shows that this is a AAA Battle Royale game compared to the indie studio.
Yes, absolutely. I enjoyed the fuck out of it, and obviously I already pre-ordered Black Ops 4, but I'm definitely going to be playing. In addition to the normal multiplayer, I'm going to be definitely doing.
See, I wish it was separate. I really do, because I don't want to pay full price for that. Because I don't want to play the multiplayer at all. I just want to play the Blackout mode.
Yeah, there's nothing to say that at some point they may.
See, I used to think the same thing about the zombie mode. I figured they would have made like a zombie mode game.
Yeah, but
they never
you
did.
still have to buy the game to get that. Yeah.
By the way, the zombies in the Battle Royale mode are hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's such a cool fucking little thing they threw in there. Like, no, they did a great job with that mode.
Yeah.
I'm actually concerned about the Battlefield mode now that I've seen the Call of Duty, because I always thought the Call of Duty mode was going to be shit. And I've always said this, and even on the show, you can go back like 2 years, 3 years. Mm-hmm. I've always said that if anyone could do a sick Battle Royale game with their existing tech and like all that stuff, it was Battlefield. Yep. Like they have the weapons, they have the 128
they have
players.
The big maps, yep.
Yeah, they have the big maps, the vehicles. Like they would do a sick job with the Battle Royale mode.
No.
And the fact that we have yet to see a single screenshot worries me.
Yep. Meanwhile, Call of Duty puts their shit out there, and it works, and it's awesome, and it looks great. It plays great.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I guess
I'm worried. I'm worried about Battlefield, but we'll see.
We'll have to see what happens. But I know I'm definitely gonna be playing Call of Duty because I already paid for it. So, all right. Well, no major new releases. So we'll just jump right into some news stories. We got a couple on the board here. Obviously,
let's start with the big news.
Big news: Telltale Games confirms a majority studio closure, and only 25 employees remain at the company, and games that are in progress are being canceled left and right.
Yeah, this is crazy. This came out like Friday evening.
Yes. Yep.
Like some outlets were reporting rumors that a closure happened. It was just like, what? How's that possible? There was like no writing on the wall on this.
No.
And then we find out.
Progress. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we find out that they fucking closed the doors and only 25 people remain. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I feel bad for everyone that lost their job. Like, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
No, you of all people should know how it feels like. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have plenty of friends that work there, and I feel bad for them. But at the same time, I can see why it's happened. What's the last Telltale game that you bought?
Walking Dead.
The original one.
Well, the latest season.
The latest season. Yeah. So they.
To be honest, it's the only series I actually played. I bought
Wolf Among Us.
I played Wolf Among Us. I only got episode 1.
Yep.
Game of Thrones. I got it, and I love Game of Thrones.
Me too, but
I only got into episode 3, and like I didn't even finish it. I got like 5 minutes in, and I was like,
See, that's kind of the general feel that I got for all of their games at this point, is that they're all kind of cookie cutter. It's all the same thing. Really, your decisions don't absolutely matter at all. You're kind of just walking your way through a story, and
no, they've definitely like widened their scope. Like with Walking Dead season 2, there was like 8 endings. In season 1, there was one or two.
Two, yeah.
Like there was a major decision to make, but like the ending was still the same. Like
yeah.
With 2, there was like 8 different endings depending on a lot of decisions, but I'm never gonna find out with 3.
But really, all their games are almost exactly the same. They're all the same art style. They're all pick an IP and do something in it. They were becoming very repetitive and redundant, and people were not buying all these games. Like, think of all the ones that have come out, Batman and fucking.
See, like I don't know where they went wrong. Like they were picking the right franchises. Like Game of Thrones should have done better. Batman, I heard was actually really good, but I don't think sales translated.
No, but they're also
they were supposed
adventure games like
like Minecraft. How did Minecraft not work?
Yeah, Minecraft story mode. Like all of these things, in theory, on paper, if they were smart, if they were their only game, people would buy the fuck out of it. But the problem is that people like you bought other games from them and never finished them because they got bored of them.
Yeah, it's true. Like they even they were gonna do a Stranger Things, which I probably would have got.
Yeah, I saw the leaked footage of that today.
Yeah, they were supposed to do that, and they were supposed to do one more. They got Wolf Among Us 2. Like,
yep.
It's heartbreaking. I feel bad for everyone affected.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. Maybe they shouldn't have branched out so much.
Yeah. If they had just stuck with Walking Dead and maybe one other franchise and done them well.
One at a time.
And one at a time and not overlapping. Because the people that play adventure games are a certain type of gamer, and they're going to play one adventure game at a time. They're not going to want to be going back and forth between Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us or Walking Dead and Batman. Like, no, they just got too greedy. They bit off more than they could chew. They had like 6 different dev teams all working at the same time to make sure that they can crank out all these different games. And their studio became super top heavy. And like I said, I know people that work there. I feel super bad for them, but it was poor decisions early on that caused this, I think.
Yeah. I also wonder, get your opinion on this. Do you think maybe the episodic format just doesn't work financially? Because, like, think about it. Like, what if they would have released all these games at once? Like, my biggest problem, and it started off in season 1 with Walking Dead, they weren't pumping out the content fast enough.
No, it's
like it was like 2-3 months in between. Yeah. Like it took I think it was like over a year for season 1 to finish. Yeah. So, and it just took too long, and you lose interest. There's other games.
Yeah, it's too slow.
Like I wonder if you would have released everything all at once.
Yeah, if you just took the extra time, spent that year, and then released the full game for $60, boom, then you got a game, and you've got all the money for it. Whereas if you piecemeal someone, you have 2 backfires from that. 1, you take too long, and people are like, I don't even want to go back to that. Or 2, people play the first one, they're like, I didn't really like that. I'm not going to buy any of the rest. And those are the 2 things that can go wrong there. Meanwhile, if you actually are like, here's our Game of Thrones adventure game at $60, and you have the whole game, then people that like Game of Thrones are going to spend the whole $60 all at once, and they're going to have the whole game all at once, and you've made your money and they have their game.
Right.
The episodic stuff just doesn't work. And Hitman tried that for a while too, remember?
Yeah, and like Hitman it won Game of the Year that year, I'm pretty sure. Like I remember Giant Bomb gave it Game of the Year. Like, maybe the episodic format doesn't work. I don't know. Like, everyone that I know that watches Netflix, like, let's use Netflix. They released everything out at once, and everyone binge watches everything.
Yep.
Like, Netflix is the binge network.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's how it should be. I don't know. I just feel bad for those guys, but it is the big news story of the week.
Yeah, and so I'm worried. To be selfish a little bit, I'm worried about my cloud save. Like, I use that tool that they have to like transfer my file from like the different generations and different consoles, and like so I have my file up on their cloud. I'm like worried what's gonna happen to my game file. Like I have a lot of decisions on there.
Yeah, you got to put that on something now.
I don't. Yeah, like I just want to know. Like, should I remove it and save it locally? Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I'm worried because they have it right now, and I don't have another copy of it anywhere else.
And there's only 25 employees in the company.
Yeah. Like, I wonder if one of those guys' job is to keep the cloud up.
You would hope so.
I hope.
Oh, crazy.
And also, like, the last season, sorry, episode 2 releases tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're supposed to. So, is that still coming out?
I would assume that's coming up, but I assume there's nothing coming after that. So
That's so bad. Like, who's going to play that to know that, like, it doesn't end?
yeah, it's fucked up.
That's like going to the library, renting a book, and finding out that the last
chapters,
three-quarters of the book have been ripped out.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Ah, man, it's so sad.
It is.
I like their game.
Yeah, they started to grow sour on me a while back, but I still feel bad for them.
Yeah.
But now, speaking of your cloud stuff you're mentioning, one of the big news stories was that Nintendo will erase your cloud saves once your Switch Online subscription ends. So
That's fucked up, man.
yeah,
That's so fucked up.
so you get Switch Online, and then even with the cloud saves, which we talked about in the last episode, where not even every game is going to support it because of the cheating and all this other stuff. But let's say you do have a game that supports the cloud saves, and now you have your shit up in the cloud, and your subscription lapses because you change credit cards or whatever. You got a new expiration date in your card. Once your subscription ends, boom, your cloud save's gone.
Yeah, that's so fucked up. Like, what if you forget? They're like, re-up.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's a very Nintendo thing.
Yes, it is.
Like,
it is. It really is.
Yeah, we talk about Nintendo things all the time. This is so Nintendo. It's insane. I just don't understand.
Why wouldn't they just make it so you just can't save to that location anymore?
Yeah,
Keep the file.
Just lock it in. And then when you renew, boom, hey, your access is back.
You can start saving onto that. And look, we have your old save. You want to like copy over this, or you want to use this one? Like,
yeah, it's
so fucking weird.
Not the way that an American company would handle that. Microsoft would never do it, or Sony, even
Sony doesn't do that.
No, like for what do you call it for Microsoft with games with gold. So if your gold expires, you can no longer play those gold games. But as soon as you renew your subscription, all the ones you already fake bought for $0,
just delete them.
No, they're still there, and and all your saves are still there and everything. Like it is just not the way that business is done in the 21st century.
It's so weird.
It's fucked up.
And why don't they just let you save to a storage device?
Yeah.
Like I get the whole pirate thing, but that's not my fault that you guys can't program your shit properly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like fuck, man. I mean, I get it. Like, people are gonna hack it, but why is your shit so easy to hack? Like, let me save my shit to your fucking store SD card that I just bought.
No, I know. It's insane. It's nuts.
I wish they would adopt like what Microsoft and Sony have done.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you used to be able to mod chip all the consoles, and then Microsoft and Sony learned their lesson. Nintendo did not.
No. I don't know anyone that hasn't had a console that got banned from having a mod chip in it at some point.
Right.
And then they realized they changed their model and things. It all of a sudden there was a value to actually buying everything that you needed, and I don't know anyone that mods consoles anymore.
I mean,
except for Nintendo consoles.
Yeah, if you try to go buy a used 3DS right now, like, it'll always say 3DS comes with like 1,200 games, like all on one card. Like,
yeah, totally legit. Yeah, it's
they need to. Honestly, what I think they should do, and I'm kind of hoping that they do it. They need to do a revision 2. They need like an updated like Xbox One S. You know, like a little updated. Make it less pirate worthy. Yeah, piratable, pirate worthy. Better screen. I don't know, like
less heat.
Whatever's stopping them from being able to save the file locally, like, do something about it.
Yeah, exactly. Encrypt the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah, like, encrypt it, like something, like.
There's no reason why you couldn't store something with strong enough encryption on the SD card and people cannot fuck with it. Like, if they do not have your key to unlock it, then it is super fucking secure.
Yeah, like look at the Xbox or even the PS4.
Yeah.
You can plug in an external hard drive and save games to it.
Yeah. Yep.
And
then you can go plug that
nobody
drive in your
fucking
computer.
hacks that
You
shit.
can plug that drive in your computer. No one's like,
hacking it.
Let me hack this game. No, it's just not doable.
Right. Or it's not worth doing. Like,
No, exactly.
Anyway.
All right. Speaking of Microsoft, Forza Horizon 4 now offering in-game bonuses for Mixer streams. So there's these things in Forza Horizon 4 called influence points that you get. You kind of get some every 5 minutes that you play. And Microsoft, since they also own Mixer, they're like, hey, if you're streaming the game on Mixer, instead of getting them every 5 minutes, you'll get them every 2. Seems pretty awesome. I see more and more people moving to Mixer anyway, and
I like this because it promotes Mixer. Like,
yes.
If you have Forza Horizon 4 and you don't have a Mixer account, just start one up. Start streaming to it. Like, boom, you automatically get the bonus.
Yeah, you're getting more points. No one even has to watch your fucking
Yeah,
stream.
no one has to watch you. You're just streaming.
And it helps you, and it helps Microsoft.
Right.
Like, because Microsoft then all of a sudden can say, hey, on Mixer last month, 2 million people streamed Forza Horizon 4. It's our highest streaming game. And it's not a lie. And the reason why you streamed it is not the big deal. And how many viewers you had is not the big deal. And it's win-win. I wouldn't be surprised if we see more and more of this with Microsoft first-party titles on Mixer. It's just any title that has something, like you could even see with Halo, like those packs, the rec packs or whatever. They could be like, yeah, for every 30 minutes you stream, you'll get a rec pack or whatever. Like, I can see this working into almost every type of game that Microsoft could offer something for.
It's also cool because it's kind of like Mixer itself too, because you get bonuses and stuff for like leveling up and I forgot what else it's called. They have like a rep system of some sort, but you get the reputation points and everything.
Right.
Yeah. I like it. And who knows, like maybe they'll find like a streamer out of that, like someone that wasn't expecting, all of a sudden like has a following and turns into a streamer or something. Like, who knows? Like,
Mixer just they keep doing innovative stuff. Like they did that thing with PUBG where it would always go to the game at the whenever there's less than 10 guys left, you could just watch that channel that was constantly nonstop the best part of the game. Like, that is super fucking innovative, and you can only do that because PUBG is tied in with Microsoft, and they have all these APIs in the game, and they can tell when games are coming to that point, and boom, we brought this game in now. Boom, we brought this game in now. Like, so I like to see what they're doing, and I hope they keep increasing it.
I agree.
Other than that, we got
Pokemon Go.
Yeah, Pokemon Go. Like, for every time I tell someone or someone sees me playing Pokemon Go, especially my brothers, you still play that game? No one's playing that anymore.
All the time.
Bullshit. Pokemon Go saw a 35% growth this summer and now has more players than ever. Like, it is more popular than it's ever been. It's not like there's been a drop-off in users. It grew 35% in the summer alone.
I'm pretty sure there was a drop off. Like, let's be real.
Yeah, but right now we are at the highest amount of players ever.
From what I know in its history, it dropped off a bit, but the numbers it was still number one. Like, it just had an enormous amount of players, and then it drops, but it still stayed at one, and now there's more of a bump than before. Like.
Yeah, even the news story says it definitely experienced periods of user decline over the past couple of years, but it's insane. Like,
like it's still like I go to raids and there's still people there.
Yeah,
like I still see like people like pulling out their phone and trying to catch a Pokemon. Like
we were in Boston and there was around every single Mewtwo raid that was happening over during the Chikorita Day over the weekend. I would say there was anywhere from 100 to 200 people around every single one, and every raid was maxed out with 20 people.
Right.
This news story says The game had its highest active user count in May since its debut in 2016. So that is the
What
most.
happened in May?
That's when they did the Friends update.
Oh, okay.
So, like, it's definitely still going. I still see people playing all the time.
Yeah.
We had a friend of ours come up from New Jersey up to Boston for the weekend to do the Pokemon event with us in the city. It's crazy. So, it's good news for Pokemon Go. I love the game. I love how they keep. It used to seem
keep
like
making changes.
It seemed like at the beginning they were making the changes too slow, and now the changes are coming nice and quickly. And they're doing all these community day events.
Events. That reminds me of like Sea of Thieves, like with these events.
Yes. Yep.
It gives people reason to keep coming back. Like, you don't have to play every day, but like you can come back every week or two and like check in on what they're doing. And I like that. It keeps it fresh. Keeps it going. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I all the power to them. I love the game, and I'll keep playing. And like that little kid sings, I play Pokemon Go every day.
It's so weird. I never played a Pokemon game before. Like, I was never a Pokemon fan.
I've never played a quote unquote real Pokemon game, but
right.
I play the shit out of Pokemon Go. I fucking love it. So
yeah.
And the only other news story we had hit was somewhere we don't even have to talk about, but something just surprising. Less than 2 years in, the VR game I Expected to Die surpasses 3 million in sales, which most non-VR games don't even get to. So, for everyone that says VR is dead, like...
Yeah, but is this a product of, like, I have nothing else to play, like, let me try out this game?
Oh, you mean there's so few games that the good ones will actually sell?
Here's $1,000 machine sitting in the corner of the room. Like, let me buy this new game here. Just try it out. I don't know.
It could be, but it still doesn't negate the fact that a VR game had $3 million in sales. That still goes to show that there's still some market there of people that are buying games.
I want to get into VR. I don't have a reason to yet.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I want Halo to have a VR mode. Like, I want like the game that I play to have the option.
Yep. Where even if it's
just
as simple as take my right stick and make it my head movement. That's
right.
I'd be fine with that. But
one day.
Someday hit. Exactly.
Yes.
All right. Well, if any of you have news stories you want us to talk about next week on the show, give us a call, 773-527-2961. Email them to us at podcast@tooltoplay.com, or you can also comment on this episode's thread on the Tool to Play homepage. And if we had sponsors, we'd talk about them right now. We'd be like, hey, go shop these guys because they're the best, and they pay us, and they're awesome. But our last sponsors fucked us on our sponsorship deal, so we tossed them by the side of the road like pieces of shit trash they were. And we're looking for new sponsors that we can kiss their ass from. So if you want to sponsor us, give us a call, 773-527-2961. Email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com. You tell us what you're selling. We'll tell you what you're going to pay us. We'll sell it. You pay us. Boom. Done. Twitter us up. You can find everything Tool to Play related at twitter.com/tool-to-play. Everything podcast related at twitter.com/still_got_game. I, king of the internet, got of everything that's fucking holy at twitter.com/Derek Nolan.
And you can find me at twitter.com/i6hitman.
We also have a Facebook page, facebook.com/tool-to-play. That is where you find all of Tool to Play's Facebook posts and all kinds of good stuff there. I am at facebook.com/Derek Nolan.
I am at facebook.com/i6hitman.
Similarly, we have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/tool-to-play. That is where we archive all of our video content, including even these audio-only episodes of Still Got Game. They get put up there in a video form, just in case that's the way that you consume the show. So go to youtube.com/tool-to-play, subscribe, and you'll have access to our entire archive of video content. Please rate and review the podcast in iTunes. We need some 5-star reviews, so search up Still Got Game, click the little 5-star button. And if you get an extra 5 seconds, go ahead and write a little something nice, even just a sentence or two, like, D-Smooth and Hitman are the most reliable hosts ever. Where's the rest of the guys? Anything like that. Whatever. As long as it comes with 5 stars, we don't care. We also have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/tool-to-play. When we do live broadcasting, that's where it happens. And even when people like Hit broadcast, because he is part of our team, his shit gets rebroadcast on the Tool to Play Twitch channel. So go there, twitch.tv/tooledplay. Follow us. You'll be notified whenever we go live. Or if you really want to care about the show, there's a little subscribe button there. Click the little subscribe button, and that directly supports the show. And if you're saying to yourself, hey, that $5 a month is too much for me. Well, do you already have Amazon Prime? Because if you do, you got Twitch Prime. And when you have Twitch Prime, it costs you nothing. You just have to remember to go back each and every month. But every month, once a month, for one Twitch channel, you can subscribe for free with your Twitch Prime subscription. It's just like you actually subscribe, and the channel you subscribe to gets all that money, and it doesn't cost you anything. So go there, twitch.tv/tooledplay, use your Twitch Prime subscription, and help us out. All right. I guess on that, someday we'll be live again on Monday nights, maybe 8 p.m. Eastern, maybe. But for right now, we're still doing this audio-only version, and we're kind of kicking ass because none of us have to like pretty up before the show. We don't have to shave, and be all disheveled. Like sometimes Hit's got a dog on his lap during the show, sometimes not. You never know what's going to happen. So
I don't have to worry about having clothes on. Like, just anything goes.
Hit is totally naked on it, by the way. Like,
oh, yeah.
It's been an uncomfortable show, but at least it's only from the belly
Head
button
down.
up. Like, I just don't need him to stand up to go get something. But, but on that, why don't we wrap this Team Reliable episode up? I am Derek D. Smooth Nolan.
I am Roger Hitman Roken.
Clothing optional.
ANX, all'orfanato. La mano arriba, cintura sola, da media vuelta, danza kuduro, no te canses ahora, que esto solo empieza, mueve la cabeza, danza
So my phone, I dropped it back in June, and I cracked the screen.
Oh my god!
Like I went to California with it and everything. I was thinking a week or two before Apple announces their thing, I'll go to the App Store, I'll get them to replace the screen and the battery.
Yep.
And then hopefully they'll give me a brand new phone.
Yeah.
Right. So I did that and it worked. So I got a brand new phone 1 week before the preview. I left the plastic screen on and everything. I put my case over it. Like I was gonna sell it brand new.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, and then I saw the presser and I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna upgrade. Like it's too much. Yeah.
I do like the size. Going back to the big size, like my
right.
Like because now it's literally
it's the same. It's the same size as the X, the one I have. Sorry,
as the Plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except the screen goes edge to edge.
It's bigger. Yeah.
Because Tiff's case hadn't come in for her phone yet before the Pokemon Day over the weekend, so she just took her old 7 case.
Oh, so no chance of dropping it?
Yeah, and because the camera used to go sideways and now it goes up and
Right.
down, so she just cut the back of the plastic to make like an L shape and then put her phone in. It fit perfectly in that case until her phone case came the next day.
So ghetto.
It was better
she
than
didn't
walking
get
around with
the-
the phone without a case.
She didn't get an X?
No, she did. She got the XS
Oh.
Max, yeah. But
No. Like last year, she didn't get the X.
No, she did. But
Oh.
we still had our old cases from when we had the pluses. Like, 'cause what do you do with your
okay.
old cases? You just throw them in a drawer somewhere. Especially
Right,
since
right.
we gave them to the kids. Like,
Oh, okay, I got it.
so they
yeah, that
had
makes
their own
sense.
cases, yeah. But we still
Yeah, that
had
makes
those
sense.
cases around. But
I might get I hope you're recording.
yeah, I am.
I think I'm gonna get the watch though. Maybe not right away, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the watch.
Yeah, we both decided we're going to upgrade the watches for each other for Christmas.
I thought you upgrade them every year as well.
No, because the watches are like a loss leader. So we haven't got new watches since, like, this is a 2. And we didn't upgrade to 3, and now we'll go with the 4.
So that's an Apple Watch Series 2.
Yes, with
Okay.
GPS. Yeah.
For some reason, when did you buy that? That was the
The
second.
day it came out, it's the second Apple Watch. Yeah.
Okay, so for some reason, I have an Apple Watch Series 0.
No, Series
And
1.
no, I have 0.
What the fuck's 0?
I can't upgrade. I'm done. Like my watch is no longer supported.
What is 0?
I don't know. I'm like, what do you mean? I thought I had a 1. I got it on day 1.
How'd
What the
you-
fuck are you talking about? Apparently, I think if I remember correctly, I had to think about this for a while. I haven't looked it up, but yeah, there was a revision to the Apple Watch like 6 months down after the original launch.
Oh,
and
that's
they
right.
did like
Yeah.
a small tweak to it or something. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, that's right.
I think
Yeah.
that was the one, and now I'm fucked.
Oh, okay. So it was called an Apple Watch, and then when they did that little revision,
They called it the Series
that
1,
became
yeah.
the Series 1.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because
So I was a beta tester, and I got fucked with a beta.
that's fucked up, man.
I know, right? I didn't even know that. I'm like, I have a 1. Like, why isn't this working? Like, I don't understand.
So you're literally in that game, like when we used to give the kids our old phones, and they kept them for too long, and it'd be like,
Yes.
no more software for you.
Yeah, like
ugh.
my nieces right now with their iPods. They don't understand it. Like, why can't I get update?
No.
Like, sorry, you have a iPod 5. So guess what happens over their birthdays and Christmas? Uncle, can you get us a new iPod? Like, fuck.
And like
Fuck.
at that point, like you can't even be like, "Oh, I'll buy you the oldest cheap one," because you know in a year that's gonna fall
it.
off the software
Exactly.
system. Yeah, so you always end up
Exactly.
having to buy the newest thing.
So I hate Apple now.
But we both did like the new watch stuff is really cool. Like the screen stuff
Yeah.
is that's one thing. Like
I like the bigger screen. I
I
like
do.
the bigger size option. I like the what is it? The EKG.
Yeah,
Even though it's
yeah.
a rudimentary one, it's still like I said this podcast ago. Like that shit. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna be able to predict heart attacks in like
Yeah.
10 years.
that thing. Plus, it has like a bunch of other like just even the thing like if you fall down and don't get back up, like
Right.
that is quite a fucking feature. Like it's gonna call someone. Like if you like.
I saw some articles where they did some tests. I've yet to read them, but like I want to read them later on tonight and see what their findings are. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
See if that thing actually works.
Yeah, because that's.
I bet you it doesn't.
I don't
It's
know.
like Siri. Like Siri doesn't work properly. Like fuck, I hate that Siri.
I use Siri all the time for stuff.
It doesn't work for me. Well, I don't know anyone that it works 100% for. Like
Yeah.
you're always having to like repeat yourself every once in a while, or like you you ask her to look something up, and sometimes she tells you the info, and sometimes she just shows up to you the web browser.
Yeah, so yeah, depending on if it's something that
Yeah, and
she's
I
got
hate
like
that.
a hook into, yeah.
I hate that. Like I want an option. I'll be like, yo, tell me, or just show me. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, see,
Anyway.
because I think there's some things like she's programmed to know sporting events. So if you say when's the next
Yes.
Patriots game, that's one of the smart things that she knows. But if you say, you know, tell me where do the Patriots play, and then she'll pull up the web results for Gillette Stadium.
I've asked, hey, when's the next Blue Jays game? And she goes, the next viewing for Blue Jay Birds is at. I'm like, oh my god. Fuck.
Nice, nice.
No, I don't.
That's
fucking
fucked
want
up.
birds.
Hidden is bird watching.
I've always wondered how CarPlay, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
How that works.
So Tiff has that in her car. CarPlay is pretty
Oh.
cool. Yeah, so her car has had CarPlay for the last since she got her car in December. And it's nice. It's got integration. It reads you your text, does everything else. It's gives you like a big chiclet-based UI in the car, so it's really easy to do stuff on your phone and everything else. And now with iOS 12, you're going to be able to use, instead of having to use their built-in GPS app, you'll be able to use Waze or Google Maps sometime when those guys update their apps in the next week or two. So that replaces your in-car GPS with something much better for free.
Whenever, wait, let me take one last look. Okay.
All right, let me clear my throat and then I'll start us up. All right,
I was doing it too.
I saw you. You were definitely showboating it. All right, here we go. If you'd like to sponsor Still Got Game, give us a call at 773-527-2961 or email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com. But on that, why don't we wrap this Team Reliable episode up? I am Dirk D. Smooth Nolan.
I am Roger Hitman Roken.
Clothing optional.
Pants, no pants options.
Oh, that was well played. Maybe next week someone else will show up to podcast with us. Who knows?
Probably Jan. I can see Jan coming.
Yeah,
He just had some shit going on, right?
Yeah, he had something that was going on until 9 for a couple weeks or something, where he was having stuff that was blocking him from recording at 8. But I assume once he gets that squared away and he's back to not having something on Monday nights, he is definitely going to be a utility person here with us. And
Yes.
And I look forward to the day when we have to figure out if my recording software can record 5 people at the same time, because we could.
Why wouldn't it?
I have no idea. Because it records everybody as separate streams and then merges them.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah. That way I can...
Like I'm on my own channel?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You just record XSplit.
Yeah, but I'm not using XSplit.
I'm just saying, like, just use XSplit.
Well, I'm using this other app that I bought to do
just
this.
record audio and then like whatever.
This one has hooks into the new Skype, like direct hooks, so I get individual streams, which is nice because then if somebody gets their shit fucked up, I can just fix their own individual stream. Like if I have to do like a denoise or whatever on it. But
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it's nice. And it was only like $20 or $30, whatever. Piece of cake.
What happened to you with Sea of Thieves? Why aren't you playing Sea of Thieves?
It got to the point where the grind was taking too
fucking
long.
tedious?
Yes. Like I didn't mind doing the gold quests, and I didn't mind doing the skull quests. The merchant ones were such a fucking hassle.
Really?
Go get
The way I did it is I only did chicken. And I would do them like that. I would leave merchants to like whenever I wanted to play by myself.
Okay.
So like if I wasn't playing with my friends or like none of my friends were on, I would just grind out a little bit of merchant by myself for like an hour or two. Just stock up on like that's how I would do. I would stock up on chickens, and then I would drop like 2 or 3 or 4 merchants and drop those orders, and that was it.
See, the other thing is, if it was just chickens, I would be fine. But
like I would always have to like cancel out until I got just chickens or something that I liked.
Yeah, because no one wants to get bit by the fucking snake, and no one wants their thing dying in the fucking
Pig is the
boat.
worst.
Yeah.
Pigs are the worst.
Pigs, you're feeding non-fucking stock, and they're dying if you forget to feed them for like 5 seconds.
It kills your bananas inventory. Like it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I hate things. When I turned around like level 40, I started just doing straight up Athenas. Straight up Athenas, like nothing else. Because you were gaining the rep for all 3 anyway.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And they were all like high end missions.
So you were getting more of each.
Yeah.
Each
You're
time.
always getting like golds and blacks all the time. So it was better than getting like a red or a white.
No, I really loved that game. It was good. It just the grind got grindy, which is not what I wanted.
It changed it so like with the alliances, like it just became too easy to level up. Like, I think that's what the problem is right now. Like everyone leveled up now. Like there's nothing to do now. Alliances were broken, like really broken.
Yeah, I'd like to get back to that at some point when I have free time, but right now I'm still balls deep in Halo, which is good because that's getting me back into my old mindset before Call of Duty comes out. Because I haven't played a Call of Duty game since Ghosts. And even Ghosts I didn't play that long because it came out when Destiny was already out. So I played through the campaign. And then I played some multiplayer, but I had my job to do, so I was back in Destiny. But I haven't got to enjoy a Call of Duty game since probably Modern Warfare 3.
I'm really curious to see what Duty has to say
about working his second job.
Yeah, it is a fucking job, man. It is the worst.
Yeah. Such a grind. I watched.
I'm so disappointed. Like I really wanted that game to recapture me and just didn't.
Did you really think it wasn't going to be a grind based on the grind that you did for 3 years and then the grind that you were?
I didn't think the grind was that good. Was that bad anymore? Like I thought they nerfed the game too much.
But there was always still the grind.
No, not really. I thought it was less than one. I thought it was less than one.
Well, yeah, especially the way one started.
Like one, I remember you had to go to planets and get fucking materials
at the beginning of one. Yeah, before they nerfed
man,
that.
like,
yeah.
Yeah, no.
No,
you didn't have to, and you didn't have to do that anymore in 2. But yeah,
it was still grindy though. You'd have these quests to do.
HQ.
That was my Alexa was reminding me about HQ. See that?
big announcement on Wednesday, or there's a big announcement last night about Wednesday.
Yes, about
Yes.
the Kevin.
Do you
Hart
think that was a
game.
big announcement though? Like,
No, that Kevin Hart's gonna be on. It's a $100,000 game. No.
who cares? Like, oh well,
Today, should I remind you?
Oh my gosh. Alexa,
What the
stop.
fuck is it doing?
Alexa, stop. Like she's so annoying.
Alexa, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I didn't think that was that big an announcement. Like they teased it, and I thought it was gonna be huge, and then it was like, $100,000 game with Kevin Hart on Wednesday. Yeah, okay.
I'm kind of worried for that game. How much longer are they going to be able to keep this up?
I don't know until they
Like,
they
I
burned
don't
it.
understand how they have employees.
They raised $30 million in their first funding round, so they just
Did
have,
they?
Yeah,
When are they gonna? They're gonna blow through that.
yeah. But you know what? If you're only giving 5,000 away at a pop, you've got time until you piss it all away.
I guess. I don't want them to go away. I like them. Just
No, I do too. Especially tonight, we got music trivia starting now.
right.